Welcome to the Daily Radio Bible for Kids. The day is July the 12th. My name is Hunter, and we are reading through the Bible. That's something we do every day. We spend time in God's Word. We let His Word spend its time on us. In fact, kids from all around the world gather here to listen to these amazing stories from the Bible, from Genesis all the way to the book of Revelation. And today we are back in the Gospel of Luke. Jesus freed a man from a lot of demons that had been controlling him, and once the man was free, he wanted to go with Jesus. But Jesus didn't let him come along. Let's read about that in Luke chapter 8. Jesus and the disciples arrived in the region of the Gerasenes, across the lake from Galilee. As Jesus was climbing out of the boat, a man who was possessed by demons came out to meet him. For a long time he had been homeless and naked, living in a cemetery outside the town. As soon as he saw Jesus, he shrieked and fell down in front of him. Then he screamed, "Why are you interfering with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? Please, I beg you, don't torture me." For Jesus had already commanded the evil spirit to come out of him. This spirit had often controlled the man. Even when he was placed under guard and put in chains and shackles, he simply broke them and rushed out into the wilderness, completely under the demon's power. Jesus demanded, "What is your name?" "Legion," he replied, for he was filled with many demons. The demons kept begging Jesus not to send them into the bottomless pit. There happened to be a large herd of pigs feeding in the hillside nearby, and the demons begged him to let them enter the pigs. So Jesus gave them permission. Then the demons came out of the man and entered the pigs, and the entire herd plunged down the steep hillside into the lake and drowned. When the herdsmen saw it, they fled to the nearby town and surrounding countryside, spreading the news as they ran. People rushed out to see what had happened. A crowd soon gathered around Jesus, and they saw the man who had been freed from the demons. He was sitting at Jesus' feet, fully clothed and perfectly sane, and they were all afraid. Then those who had seen what had happened told the others how the demon-possessed man had been healed, and all the people in the region of the Gerasenes begged Jesus to go away and leave them alone, for a great wave of fear swept over them. So Jesus returned to the boat and left, crossing back to the other side of the lake. The man who had been freed from the demons begged to go with him, but Jesus sent him home, saying, "No. Go back to your family and tell them everything God has done for you." So he went all through the town, proclaiming the great things Jesus had done for him. Wonderful. Jesus had completely changed this man's life. The man wanted to go with Jesus, but Jesus told the man to go back and tell his family all that God had done for him. See, this man had been completely transformed by the love of God. He was completely delivered, and he became fully alive as the human being that he was always created to be. Jesus was with this man, even though Jesus told him that he had to go. And the next thing we see is that this man is going back to his family as Jesus instructed him to, and he's going there to let them know that Jesus sets you free, that Jesus brings you to your senses, that Jesus makes you new. This was the message that this man was sent out to proclaim, and he did not only to his family, but to all the 10 towns of the Decapolis. Amazing. This is what Psalm 66:16 says, "Come and listen, and I'll tell you what God has done for me." Well, hey, we've done it. We've done it again. We've spent another day in the Bible. And I'll be back tomorrow to do the same thing, Lord willing. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, I plan on being here. Until that time, let's go forward. Let's go forward in God's joy. Let's let His joy be our strength. And let us always remember this, that you are loved. No doubt about it. Alrighty? I'll talk to you again tomorrow. You guys take care. Bye-bye.